What is up, my beautiful friends? We are recording episode number 286. We are live at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, but I told you guys it wasn't going to be available till this evening. But if you are a subby and you subscribe, you obviously are hearing this early. So we're going to talk today about how to work with your metabolism, not against it. I'm not even going to put any intro music. I'm not going to put any sponsorships, no commercials. I just want to talk to you today. So, hey friend, welcome back to the Get Unstuck podcast by Heather Newman. That is me. And you'll also hear it powered by Glitter U. If you've ever said the words, my metabolism is slow, or I freaking think when I hit 40, my metabolism is broken ever since then this episode is for you, because I hear this all the time and I used to say it myself. I still catch myself saying that sometimes. So it feels like you're doing everything right. You're getting your walks in, you're going to the gym, you're tracking your food, maybe even under eating your calorie target. And yet nothing is freaking happening, nothing is moving, nothing is changing. And then you start to think, well, my Lord, is something wrong with me? Like, is there a thyroid issue? Should I go get all my blood work done? What's happening to my hormones? But here's the truth. It is easier to blame something external than to actually take the time and look inward. And I say that with so much love and passion because I've been there. I still find myself going there sometimes. I thought I had a thyroid issue years ago, but after testing, it wasn't my thyroid. It was my inconsistency, of which I thought I was being so consistent. So let's just get something clear, because I love you. You cannot break your metabolism, okay? So I thought you could too. It's not really broken. Your metabolism is what we call adaptive. If you feel like your metabolism is slow, there's a reason for that. Your metabolism adapts to whatever you consistently give your body. So if you have spent years overeating or undereating or jumping from one diet trend to the next, your body has learned to adapt for survival. It's how we're built. It's how we're made. This is called metabolic adaptation, meaning that your body is going to adjust to how much energy it uses based on what it's been getting. So if you're consistently and constantly in a calorie deficit, doing tons of cardio, or completely burning yourself out, your body will start to conserve the energy to protect you. It's doing what it was meant to do. So it's not broken, it's actually super smart. So your metabolism is always fighting to keep you alive. That is what it's designed to actually do. So the good news about this is, because your metabolism is adaptive, it can also adapt back up. It can re-jump, or start itself over. That's what we call reverse dieting. I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you're in the fitness world, you know what it is. But if you're not, you may not know what the heck that means. So when you start slowly increasing your calories, staying consistent, and still doing your weightlifting program, I always condone a program. I do not recommend just random workouts. They're not going to get you the goals you want. Yes, in the beginning, it's better to move and do something is better than nothing. But once you've been doing that for a while, your body is going to acclimate. So unless you're doing a program that is designed to change it up for you, to actually follow progression, that will lead you to the results that you're looking for. Random workouts will never get you where you want to go. So your metabolism is going to respond, and then it's going to start to fire again. So this process, it takes time. And if you've been dieting for, let's say, 3 months and you kind of feel like you hit a wall, you're likely going to need 3 months of maintenance to restore and reset before going into another fat loss phase. So you may or may not even be tracking. You may or may not even know when you're in these phases because you're not being consistent with tracking. And if we don't measure something, we don't know. Just like you have a fuel gauge in your car, if you didn't have that fuel gauge, you think you might have a lot of fuel left in the tank, but you might run out of gas. But we have a gauge that shows us because that is tangible, that is concrete, that is factual. Unless it's broken, of course. But typically, your gas gauge hopefully is working and you don't have to just wing that. So that is what I teach when I work with you one-on-one. And today I'm going to walk you through the 4 steps that I use when someone comes to me saying that their metabolism feels stuck or broken. So let's start with, let's just call it, first of all, 4 steps to work with your metabolism in case you're like me and you're taking notes. Step 1, restore your freaking baseline. Stop slashing the calories just for a minute. We need to bring your body back to maintenance. So where it feels safe, where your body feels nourished, and where it feels more stable. This might mean eating more than you think you should. And for women, I know that's hard for you, but it's crucial for resetting your hormones and metabolism. Number 2, or step 2, you want to build consistency before you build the intensity, before we add more workouts, before we add more random cardio or more just, I'm not going to eat restriction. Let's master some of the basics, like hit your protein target daily. Make that your goal for 7 days. Get your walks in 7 days. Try to track your sleep and make sure you're getting they say 7, I say 8 hours of sleep, and hydrate. These are the habits that actually move the needle when your metabolism feels sluggish. And I know they sound so easy that we don't take the time to track them and we think we're doing it right. But again, if you're not checking your fuel gauge, you don't see the gas in the tank, you don't know what you actually have. So step 3 is strength train to shape your metabolism. I offer a designed program for you every single month inside of the issue, inside of ToneN10.com. That's TONE, the letter N, 10.com. You can do workouts in 10 minutes or less a day. And it will eventually get you to a point where you want to do more. You feel like your body needs more, but we're not there yet, maybe. Come join Tone, get the issue, and just start. You can buy it a la carte at glitteru.com/vshop. And just get it, download it, start doing it on your own quietly. Most of my clients are quiet people. Most of my clients are not bragging on social media. They're not bragging to the world. This is what I'm doing. Look at me. That is not my client. My client is a woman who is loving her family, a good daughter, a good sister, a good friend, a good wife, a good mom, or all the above, in her career maybe, or maybe even dealing with retirement and or enjoying grandchildren. But she's the quiet, beautiful woman who shows up for herself every day because we know that we have to keep moving. We don't want to be like our parents were. I don't mean that to sound mean. We learned by watching them. We're not going to do that. That's a whole nother episode. So strength train with me in Tone, ToneN10.com. I'm sure you can find another program. There's a million freaking fitness people out there, but I want you to work with me. If you're listening to my podcast, why aren't you a Tone babe? It's active. Okay, first of all, muscle is your metabolism's best friend. So when we train on a specific designed program, just like the one I designed for you in the issue, your muscle is your metabolism's best friend. So it's active tissue, meaning it burns calories even at rest. And if you're living in the cardio only zone, your body has likely adapted to conserve energy. So if you're just a treadmill girl, and yes, you're doing a great thing, but again, our body acclimates. Sometimes we have to change it up, and that means for a good 21 days. So if you're a treadmill girl, do your treadmill for sure. But if you're not seeing movement, if you're not seeing change, your body has acclimated. Your body has adapted to conserve that energy. So adding some resistance training, just like in Tone, helps you teach your metabolism to burn more efficiently. I don't just design a workout and just pull it out of my freaking ass, okay? I literally write down, and I usually go by the phase that I am in because, again, we have to keep challenging our body. And I figure if you've been doing tone with me since the lockdown in 2020, I know our bodies are kind of acclimating and responding at the same rate pretty much if you're consistent. So number 4, stop living in a deficit. We're gonna make this like a little periods, little eras, little chapters in nutrition. Your body isn't meant to be in a fat loss mode year round. You need phases. You need fat loss phase, you need maintenance phase, and sometimes you even need a surplus. Yes, you heard me right. My phone just rang and I think I lost you. I'm gonna go back. I don't know what you heard. We were on step 3 with strength training. Sorry, I'm not gonna go back and edit this. I told you it's just gonna be real. It's live. I'm literally right here filming this so I can get it out for you so we can go on a walk today. It's Wednesday. Number 3, if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. You want to strength train to shape your metabolism. Muscle is your metabolism's best freaking friend. It is burning calories even when you're at rest. And if you've been living in the cardio only zone, meaning that you're on the treadmill daily and your body has it's not moving anymore, you have probably adapted and your body's conserving energy, which is what it's supposed to do. But you want to add resistance, just like inside a tone. Join me in the issue. I'm not going to say it again, but I'm telling you, I don't design these programs just like pulling shit out of my ass, excuse my language, but I'm not. I sit down and I know that you're probably around the same age, maybe a little younger, doesn't matter. This is not an age thing. This is a woman's body thing, and it's our metabolism. So join tone, start doing the programs that I designed specifically for us, adding some resistance training. This will help you teach your metabolism to burn more efficiently. And then step number 4, again, I might be repeating myself, sorry. You want to stop living in a deficit for a little while. Your body isn't meant to be in a fat loss mode at all times, all year round. You need phases. You need a fat loss stage, a maintenance phase, and sometimes even a surplus stage. I know that sounds crazy, but cycling through these intentionally prevents that stuck, and again, I'm doing air quotes, I might be repeating myself again, that stuck feeling, and allows your metabolism to stay responsive long term. Let's talk about why most diets fail. There are 2 reasons. Number 1, they're too extreme. They create a quick result, but there's no foundation for maintenance. You can't sustain it. You can't live like that the rest of your life. And number 2, they don't teach you how to live after the diet. So if you lose weight only to gain it back, that is not a successful diet in my book. No, it is not. A successful diet is one that you can sustain while still living your real life, eating out, traveling, having fun, and not feeling like you're constantly on a freaking plan. You want to be able to live and eat some things that you like on my plan, and others too, but I'm talking about me. My plan in toneinten.com. You can shop at Walmart and still make it work. You don't need anything fancy. You don't have to shop at Whole Foods. You don't have to spend more money. It is just structure, strategy, and patience. 333, 444 methods. I teach them inside a tone. Get the issue. You'll have it. Buy it once and be done. Whatever works for you. I want you to find something that works, that makes a life change. If you are 40 and above and you feel like it's harder now, I get it. Your hormones do shift, life changes, but your body still works, girl. It does. I didn't think mine did either. It's just asking you to work with it and not against it. So we got to keep challenging some things. So real quick, let's just recap. I don't want to go too long on this podcast. We're already at 14 minutes. Your metabolism is not broken. It's adaptive. And you cannot out cardio or out restrict your metabolism. It can adapt back up with consistency and nourishment. Just like you feel like it got stuck or it's down, you can adapt it back up. It has the ability to do that. It's not broken. You don't need meds. The magic is in the structure, not in the extremes. I could do a whole series on this, and I don't know, but I know some of you just wanted the answers without all the science, and if today's episode helped clear some of this up for you, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, and trying to understand why it's harder, this is your sign. Take that as your sign. You don't need a new diet, you need a new strategy. So if this episode resonated with you, take a screenshot of it, share it to your stories, and please tag me at GlitterU. And don't forget, new episodes drop every single Wednesday, usually around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, sometimes early. If you're in my inbox, you'll get it there. Stay structured, stay consistent, and I will talk to you in the next one. Love you so much. Bye.